Ayo, what is up my G's? Welcome back. It is currently 8:40 at night, so I do have to be quiet, but this is another Cooking with Greydy. I did end up talking about making poutine in my last video, which was yesterday, 2 days, yesterday I think. Yesterday's video, I don't know. I talked about making poutine. Now, these are fries. This is an air fryer. I always air fry, and so on and so forth, yada yada yada. Okay, so you put it in for 20 minutes on 360 degrees, and you put fries in. Yes, I know. Stop yelling at me. And you leave it in there for about 10 minutes. Then you stir. While we were waiting for those to get done, I did turn on the lights. You want to make your gravy. Now, you want to use brown gravy mix. You open it up, and you pour it into the pan. Now, sometimes whenever I'm making this for my whole family, I use 2 bags. But right now, I'm just making it for me. So, after you add the 1 bag, you add a cup of water. 1 cup. Okay. So there's that. You turn up the heat. Get yourself a whisk. Give it a second. For anyone who does not know, this is a whisk. Okay, so you want to make sure none of that powder's on the bottom. Okay, that is really bright. I'll try and stand here. Okay, you want to stand on, you want to mix and make sure you get all the powder on the bottom, because if you leave it in there, it becomes a part of the gravy, and then your gravy has chunks in it. I did find that out the hard way, guys. And the chunks do not taste good, I will tell you that. This pan is actually a pan that I used to make poutine like yesterday, I think. No, 2 days ago, because that was when I was... 3 days? 3 days ago, because that was when I was filming the video for 2 days ago, because I was filming the video for the next day, the day before. Okay. So we're gonna let that go for a bit. So I'll be back when we're ready to do the next step. Different angle. Okay. This is the cheese I will be putting on just to kind of show you. But I did do a different angle so that maybe I can just do that. You guys can see what I'm doing. Smells like gravy. This is really what it takes, guys. It takes a lot of patience, like I said in my last video, to cook stuff like this. And it takes a lot of, like, multitasking, just that type of stuff, because you have to get everything in your mind. Like earlier, I was making some of this to go with dinner, which stuff is still here. It's Sloppy Joe's, and I couldn't get, like, it was all in my mind, but I ended up messing up cooking the gravy, and I ended up messing up putting the cheese on the fries. I didn't say this cheese goes onto the fries. I will show you the process of putting it on. Because you don't want to be a person that just throws the fries in and they're like, oh, there it is. You don't, or throws the cheese in, that's it, fries, I don't know. It's almost 9 o'clock. I usually go to bed at 9. At 9 o'clock, then I'll stay up uploading or something like that, or editing. This video will take just a couple minutes to upload, I think. So as stuff starts to get thicker, as it is right now, like it'll start boiling. I don't know what a whisk is gonna do to keep that from going over. Here, I'll do this. So when stuff starts bubbling like that, and it feels kind of thicker than water, then stuff is ready to go. I will say that. Can I please? There we go. Okay. So that's ready. Okay. Gravy is full on done. It's to my liking. So now, we start with fries. So, what you want to do, it's just string fries, I guess you should really know this. But what you want to do is just make sure stuff is all good. You don't really have to flip them all necessarily, but it'd be good just to kind of get them out, get them good. So, 11 minutes left. That's when I stirred them. At 4 minutes left, that's when we'll add the cheese. Okay, guys. So now that it's got about 4 minutes left, let me pick up the camera. I have the cheese out, and what I like to do is I will break the cheese up like this. Now there's not a bunch of cheese or there's not enough really fries for this cheese to go on to. But you know, got a bunch of cheese. So we're just going to put it all right there. Cool. Okay. I will come back when it is done and I am plating it. Okay, so guys, the reason that I put the cheese in at about 4 minutes is so that it can melt all around. And you don't want to put the cheese in for too long because then the cheese burns. Yes, cheese can burn. So, this is pretty much perfection. Did you guys see that? That thing sprayed juice. These ones are from like older stuff earlier because I didn't have time to wash the whole thing, but it's all just cheese, so it doesn't do much. It's all very nice now. Let's plate it. So guys, before you say anything, the cheese is not supposed to be on the bottom. I just ended up plating it wrong, so I messed it up. I'm sorry. This always tastes really good. I will tell you guys that. This is a nice dish that you can get at a restaurant in Rapid City, South Dakota, called, I can't remember what it's called. Mackenzie River. That is the restaurant. That's where it is. Look it up on Google Maps if you want to eat at it. Just order poutine as like it's an appetizer. And yeah, let's eat this. Okay. Look at that. It's just, you got the gravy, you got the cheese. Perfection. It's just, the fries are so good. Cheese is amazing. The gravy goes on it perfectly. I love it. It's so good. Now you guys know how to cook burgers on a stovetop, how to grill burgers, how to make poutine. I actually taught you guys how to make gravy fries and fries with cheese on them in this video. I think that's a pretty successful Cooking with Greydy episode. So, thank you much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Roll the intro. I missed the